Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm Jody. I'm back, and we are going to finish up our little challenge that we're doing, our bracelet challenge with Bargain Bead Box Desert Sands. So I have 3 things laid out in front of me, and I think that we're going to call it quits on those 3 because I think I'm at a pretty good place. We're going to try really, really hard stretch cord bracelet one more time, okay? So if I fail at this one, well then it's got to be my material, and I need to just say, you know what, I'm going to get rid of all my material, buy new, and start over. So any of you guys have really good recommendations for stretch cord, let me know, because I just usually buy whatever I see at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever. So if you have recommendations for really, really awesome stretch cord, please let me know. I've never had any problems with it in the past, but for some reason, I don't know if I got just like a bad batch or something, or a couple bad batches, because that's kind of what it seems like. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer. We're going to turn around. We're going to finish these last 3 bracelets today, and I'm really excited because I think they're going to turn out really nice. One of them, we're going to do a 3-strand, so we're going to use a lot of beads for that. And then I will go ahead and showcase all of them for you when we're done. All right? See you in a minute. Okay, so here we go. We are going to give this one more shot, you guys. One more shot. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Then we'll make 2 bracelets and call it good. So just giving myself plenty to work with here because we will need to knot it. And again, like, I don't understand. I literally have never had a problem with my stretch cord up until like the last couple times. And I even used 2 different sizes. So I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. Maybe I was too overzealous with stretching it too much. So let's do a gentle warm-up stretch here and just try not to maybe over stress it out. I don't really know. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and throw one of these guys on the end here so it doesn't go all the way through. And we're gonna go ahead and bead. So we're using the Picture Jasper matte beads and the turquoise crystal rondelles to make this one. Well, I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. I ended up not being able to work on anything jewelry related yesterday. We had such a busy day, and then I took my mom grocery shopping yesterday morning, and by the time I got home, I had like such a headache. So I just kind of wanted to lay back and relax for a little bit because we're going over to my sister-in-law Katie's for her birthday celebration and play some games and stuff. And I didn't want to go over there with a headache. So I just kind of laid back and relaxed. And today I feel so much better. And I got some good sleep last night, despite the storm. I sleep good during a storm, but my husband, however, does not because he wakes up so easy. I sleep heavy, but he is a very light sleeper. So he didn't sleep very well last night. And so his night was a little bit rougher, and I just, you know, he ended up not having to work today, so he slept in. And I just went about my day this morning, getting my stuff done. And when he woke up, I told him, I said, well, I know TJ Maxx is open now. I need to run there. I needed some new muffin pans because the one I've had for like, I don't know, 15 years, finally just wasn't gonna make it any longer. So I had to throw it away, and it was well loved, but it was definitely time to move on. So had to move on. I think my little girl, Lucy, wants in. Hold on one second, guys. She's pounding at the door. Hold on. Come on in, Lucy. Come on, baby girl. Come on, sweet girl. Come on in. Hi, baby. Okay, I'm back. So she didn't want in earlier. She wanted out earlier. And then the minute I start, you know, recording, she's like, oh, I think I want back in. She's such a little goofball. Well, then he, she wanted me to, after I went to TJ Maxx, he's like, can you run to Sweetwater's and get some donuts? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'd love to go get some donuts. So I went and got us some donuts for breakfast, and they are like locally around here, and they make the best donuts. They're so good. And they make a Homer Simpson one, so it's exactly what you think. It's a glazed donut with pink frosting and sprinkles on it, if you're familiar with The Simpsons at all. And it's probably one of my most favorite. All right, so we have this at the right length now. I'm gonna grab my glue. Hold on one sec. Got my E6000 here. We're not gonna take any chances. My poor glue has seen its better days. It really has. Got a little scrap piece of something here that we can use. And I'm just gonna get a little scrap of, I should have some toothpicks in here, but I don't. I just end up using like scrap wire from my little garbage can to apply it. So I'm just gonna dig that out real quick. Maybe. I might not have any in there. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, here's a piece. Here's a piece. All right, so I got that. Lucy, no. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my little cardboard thing here. Lucy, stop. Quit that. And we're going to tie this up. So we're going to tie it right here. And we have 1, 2 to do a little surgeon's knot. So now if the knots don't fit in here, I think I showed you guys on one that I did before that I used a crimp cover to hide my knot, which you absolutely can do, which I probably will on these because the holes are really smaller, and we'll probably just use a crimp cover. All right, so now that I feel like I have my knot secured, let's go ahead and put some glue on it. I want to do it on both sides. So there's that side. Okay. All right, so now I'm just gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna trim that off when we're all done, okay? So I used a bad head eye pin. I just knew I was saving that for a reason. It had some, like the finish was coming off of it. So I'm like, oh, I'll just save that one. All right, so next we have, I wanna use this turquoise cord that I got. So we're gonna try to use that. And we have these lovely picture jasper beads. We have, I don't think these will fit on there, but I think if I can do a dangle or something, I definitely will. Oh, and I wanted to get a button. Hold on a sec. Let me get my buttons. Okay. So I wanted to do a button closure on this one. And we have this one. I thought this one was really pretty, so we'll do that one. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and bead this up. Of course, we're not going to need all this, but I'm leaving it that long just so that way I can you know, keep it long just so I can, you know, have enough space to do the stuff that I need to do. I'm gonna cut this at a little angle here. We got a little something going on with that. Oh. So I have a short week this week because this is the week that I'm going, Shane and I are going up north for our 5th anniversary on, well, this weekend on the 20th. We've been married for 5 years. And so we're gonna go celebrate that. Have some time, just me and him. You know what? I think I wanna do some knots. No, I don't. There we go. I love these beads. They're so pretty. All right, and then let's do this silver. And let's do the red. And then a bead cap. Facing like out away from our beads. Then we'll do some more picture jasper. Sometimes my scissors work better to cut the cord than, actually it might not fit on there. Oh, it does. I had to be gentle with it. Okay, so we have that bead cap. Let's do the same thing over on this side. Our silver. And then we have this. Our bead cap. Oh, you know what? I wasn't gonna do a button because I forgot I had this guy. Oh, let's just put that button off to the side then. I totally forgot about that. Little silicone stopper that you can put both sides through to make it an adjustable bracelet. So I forgot that we were using that. Oh my goodness, totally forgot. And I had other things too that I brought just in case we needed them, but I don't think we're gonna need some of those things. So I'll be able to put them away when we're done here. All right, and then let's go ahead and put this bead cap on. And this bead cap on this side. And let's do the red. Let's do a silver spacer. And then let's do 3 of these turquoise ones. If you want to know where I got these little sliders or stoppers, I get them from Amazon and they're actually really, really great. It's one of the things that I order from them that I really, really like. I do find a lot of things like hit and miss, you know, like a lot of places, honestly. But I really like theirs, and you can get so many different sizes. And even like, you know, finishes. I have them in all the metal finishes. So I have them in every single metal finish that you can get. So, and they're not very expensive, but you get quite a few. So it's not that bad. Having issues. Let me cut a little bit more off. There we go. This should fit right in there. All right, I am going to use a piece of the from when I took apart a strand. So we're gonna try to get that to go in there. Actually, don't need it to be that big. So it's still looking like it might rain yet today, but it's really humid. The last few days have been super humid. I think it's been like that pretty much across America with that hurricane that came through and made landfall. So, you know, I think we're still getting the effects of that. I know there was a lot of states that had some pretty severe flooding, and you know, so that's awful. I feel bad for all the people who have to, you know, deal with all of that. I don't know if this is going to work out. I may not even put these guys on here, or maybe I'll use them as like a dangle, but not sure if that'll work. No, it's just too thick. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. So we'll just finish up this end. Do the same thing over here. And let's see where we're at, because we're going to want to knot these on the side here. Okay, so this is about where I want it. That's perfect, because we want to put a little knot here. Let's do one here. And all I'm doing is just a simple little knot. Lindsay, why are you trying to be a little stinker? Just like this. Just so that the beads don't slide over it. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And you know, when you're doing this, you're just gonna kind of guide that knot down with your fingers until it's tight. And there we go. So there's our little bracelet. Then we're going to go ahead and cut this off. Let's set that aside. Let's grab our stopper. And it's going to fit a little snug when you're putting both in there, and it should, because this is essentially going to slide back and forth. And you can also knot it like at a spot to where when you put it over your wrist, so like if it fits over my wrist, my hand right here, I can put a little knot right here so it doesn't go any further than that, which I will do. So you can do it this way, like this, or pull one of these out, have one going through this way and one going through this way. This is usually my favorite way to do it, so let's do it this way. Okay, see, like this. All right, and then you can do the same thing. You can just, you know, kind of, you know, put a little knot on it, like right here, you know, and it won't go any further, but you can pull it this way. So it just slides really, you know, pretty easily. Once you get it through there, it slides really nice. So this one might be a little bit too big for this bracelet. So I'm gonna pause this because I've been playing with it and it's feeling like it's sliding way too easy. We don't want it to be that easy. Let me go ahead and grab this next size smaller down. All right, okay, I wanna show you the difference in some of these. See, this one's a bigger round one, which I might use that, but the hole is small, okay? And this one's a smaller one, so it's a little more subtle, and the hole is smaller on that one. And then when you look at this one, this one has a much, I don't know if you can see it really well, but a much larger hole in it. So I think I want to use this bigger one because I kind of like that since it has some chunky beads on it. So let's go ahead, and this one might be more of a struggle to get it through there, which is okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. Not nearly as much of a struggle as I had the other day with with my other stuff. So, but this one we're probably going to want to try to use some scrap string that we have just to get it through there. Or if you have a big eye needle, which I'm sure you guys have heard me say numerous times that I lose my big eye needle and I can't find it. So you can always use scrap beading wire and just kind of make your own big eye needle. You're just going to hold on to it, feed the beading wire through, you got both ends there, and just slide that down. See how it went through? Pretty easy. All right, now this is the tricky part, is getting the other side through, because now there's going to be a lot less room in there, but this should work pretty well. So just use your scrap beading wire, and we're going to hold the string down, and we're going to poke this through. You can see a tiny little opening there. I'm going to just poke this right through, maybe. There we go. So this can be used on Coriana chain too. I have used it on Coriana chain, and you can finish off the ends with like you can glue on like a spacer or something like that to put like a little ball in the end of your chain, or you can just crimp. You can put like a bead at the end and crimp down the end. Do a crimp tube. I have done that before too, and that works out really nice. All right, so now we have this one done, and we're just gonna do like a little simple knot here. You can definitely put a bead on it if you like, but we're just gonna do like a little simple knot right about halfway down on the bracelet. And this knot just prevents the cord from sliding all the way through. Just like that. And then we can trim this off. And now we have our little adjustable bracelet. And that one turned out really cute too. I like that. Turned out really nice. All right, we have one more to go. And I have a few extra beads here in case we need them. This one we are going to do a 3-strand bracelet. So what I have here is my 3-strand toggle. That I got from Bead Box Bargains, their sister store. We're going to use these little spacers that I have from my own stash. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to use, but I grabbed everything that I had. And I have some little ball spacers too. All right. So now with this one, we're going to need 3 strands of this bead-along wire. So let's measure out, because we're going to have to crimp, so we want to make sure we're giving ourselves plenty of wire here. Okay, I'm going to cut off right about here. And let's cut off all 3 of our strands. Okay, so now we need our crimps. And I know I have gold ones in here somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Gonna need to order some more gold ones, I think. I'm also gonna need to order some more gold wire guardians too. So we're gonna go without the wire guardians. I didn't realize I was so low on gold wire guardians. I have every other color. So we need 6 of these. Oops, come back here. I got all 6. And I'm just gonna start by putting all of them on our little one end here of our toggle. It doesn't matter which end you start with. I just pick the loop. Okay, let's go ahead and crimp this one down. Like so. And then let's do the next one. And one more, and then we can start stringing. Okay, so now we have all 3 of them, and we're just going to start stringing some beads. And we're just going to start with 1. And I threw in what I had here. So these are all the big picture jaspers I have left. These are the last, this is the last imperial one that I have. So we're going to make sure we throw them on there. I have the oh, I forgot what that was called. It is Red Rainbow Jasper. And I have some of the little crystal bicones and some of the turquoise beads on there too. And then I have these beads that I have in here that we can use as well. So I'm just gonna dig out this little crystal bicone real quick. And let's just put that on. And we can just start beading. And I'm just kind of putting them on in no particular order. Just want it to look pretty. But we will use some of these, and their hole is diagonal, so I thought that would look just really cool with this. So we're going to use these little gold spacers too. I thought they'd be really fun. Plus it gives me a chance to, you know, use them. I always thought they were so cute, but I haven't had an opportunity where I really enjoyed where they were going to be. So I thought, you know, this would be the perfect time for this one. All right, so there's that. And then I think I kind of want to keep going on this strand with this pattern. I really like that. So why don't we do that? I think it looks really, really cool. And I do believe I have some more of some of these that I can grab out if I need them. All right, let me see what I have left over in my little, oh yeah, I've got some more of the bicones and everything in here, so good deal. Let me go ahead and pull out a few more of these red ones. And some more of those bicones. You just never know how much you're gonna end up using, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I pull them all out or, but since they were so close by, I thought, no, that's fine. If I need more, I'll grab them. Another one of these spacers. And then after we're done with this third section here, I'm gonna go ahead and measure it and see where we're at as far as how it would fit on me. A bicone. Okay, let's see how it looks. All right, so we still have some room, so we can go ahead and do some more. Let's do that one, red one. We need some more of those lapis beads pulled out. Just throw a couple in there. There we go. And then this little guy. Then one more of these, and let's see where we're at. There we go. Yep, it looks like we can finish it up. So it'll probably be a little bit baggy, but that's okay. Or maybe we'll just put on one turquoise bead. Oh no, not turquoise, the red, sorry. The red, and let's see, one more, because maybe I don't want it to be that baggy. And it's okay if it ends at like not the same kind of ending. We can do the turquoise bead. All right, so now we definitely know this will probably fit. So let's take a look at it. So I go to toggle it. You know, I really just maybe feel like I do need to end it with that bicone. So it looks like we got another whole complete little thing there. All right, so now we're good. So now let's take our crimp tube. Let's make sure it's all scooted down. And we'll put our other end of our toggle on there. And we want this to go through just a couple beads. Just that bicone and that turquoise one will be sufficient. And then let's just scoot that little crimp tube up. So my husband got us U of M tickets for a college football game. We're big U of M fans in this house, and so we're gonna go see them play against Minnesota, which is gonna be really fun. I went to my first one, I think it was the first year we were married. So I think it was right before the whole COVID thing happened. And I was so excited, and it was so fun. And he got a really good deal on the tickets. So we'll get to go again this year, and I'm really looking forward to it. The first year we went, we saw them play against Rutgers, and it was just such a fun game. I really enjoy college football, especially if you're like getting to see it live. I've never got to do so many things in my life until I met him, because he really enjoys doing things, and you know, he likes experiences versus things, which I can definitely appreciate. I'm more of an experienced person too. I mean, don't get me wrong, things are great, but if I can spend time with someone I love and do something fun with them or something memorable, then I'm all in. All right, so I have a couple of these little gold ball spacers to start our second one. And we're just gonna string that one on there. And then I think let's do some of these matte picture jaspers. Let's do 2 of those. Then let's do, I want to do one of these. These are so pretty. Such a great color. The red rainbow jasper. Then let's do one of our big picture jaspers. And then let's do another red rainbow jasper. And then let's just kind of repeat this pattern for a minute. That's pretty. And then I have a little, I actually don't want to do the spacer there. Let's do one of these little blue ones. I kind of like the way this is looking like that. I think I want to keep doing that. Like, we'll leave the turquoise out of this one, out of this strand, and just keep going with this. Oh yeah, this is looking good. I like it. I like it. I would definitely wear this. Very pretty. Okay, and let's keep doing the same thing here. I'm liking it. All right, let's measure it up against this one. Now we won't be as lucky ending it exactly the same way we started it here, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going with what we have, and we're gonna end it however it ends. And then one of these, And I think we have just enough space for our little gold ball, and we do. And there we go. That's gonna look cute together. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put our crimp tube on this one. And put that right in the middle there. And again, if we can go through a couple little beads, this would be great. So I'm going through the crimp tube and 3 beads. And now I'm gonna lay this flat because I wanna make sure that we are kind of doing the same thing here. Okay. All right, looks good. I'm just gonna hold that there. And let's squish down our crimp. All right. Okay, now we gotta decide how we want to do the third one. So I would like to be able to use more of these gold ones again, but I think I'd like to see them kind of in the center. And I also think that I only have one of these guys left, so I would like to see this in the center too. And let's see which one, where is about center? Let's take a peek so I kind of know. So it's 6 inches, so right about here is where I want the, probably right about in here is where I want this bead. So let's go ahead and start at the end here, and we're gonna start with this turquoise one. Just feed that right on. And let's do the red one. Some picture jasper here. Actually, let's do another turquoise one. And then a picture jasper. Oh, Marm's wants in. He has like the loud scratches. Hold on one second. Okay. Marmalade needed to be let in and then he wanted back out. So it's a good thing I didn't start you guys up right away. That poor boy just can't make up his mind. All right, so we have here, I know that I want to use those, but let's do this little bicone here. And maybe one of these blue ones. Come on, let's go. Oh, goofball, there we go. Okay, my goodness. All right, so then we have, use a big picture jasper. And then let's do another blue. And another bicone. And then a smaller picture jasper. And turquoise. And then let's go right into this like gold one here. Actually, let's do the red. Let's do the red rainbow jasper. Then the gold one. No, I think we still need to do one more turquoise. Sorry, guys. I'm being kind of indecisive here. Then the gold one. There we go. And then the imperial jasper. And then the gold. Yep, that's gonna work out pretty nice. Okay, and then let's just kind of repeat this going back down. So we have that one. Whoop, come on. That one. Okay, need to grab a couple more. Need 2 of these little guys. And I need 1 of these. Have you guys seen all the beautiful gemstones on Beadbox Bargains? They have Botswana agate, such a good price right now, and I'm thinking I'm going to cash in on my 30% off coupon that I get with the subscription, and I'm going to get myself some more Botswana agate, which happens to be one of my most favorite stones. I love it so much. So I think I'm going to get some more of that. And there's a few other things that I saw that I think I needed. I did say I need some more wire guardians, and I do get my wire guardians from them because they're actually great. So they're really good. All right, so now I have just a little space here at the end. So we're gonna go ahead and use another little bicone here. Just like that, okay? And now we can go ahead and put our crimp tube on. And then as soon as we're done with this one, we'll fix our, we'll see if our elastic bracelet is dry. Put a crimp cover over that knot. And yeah, then we'll look at all the bracelets together. Okay, go ahead and crimp this one down. Then we can trim that off. And here is our 3-strand bracelet using Desert Sands, and it is so pretty. Look at all that. Very, very pretty. All right, you guys, I am going to clean this up. I'm going to put away my beads so I can also show you what I have left over that I'm sure be able to do some more projects with later on this month. And then we'll look at all the bracelets. I'll be right back. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you what I have left. So there's definitely an opportunity still to make more projects from this, okay? I know we have a necklace at least that we can make. I have some of the connectors left, so we can make like a pair of earrings. Maybe we can use this in the necklace too. We have some chain left. We have these little tiny lapis beads left. We have like just one of each of these left. But I know that we can definitely make something really pretty out of this. So we're gonna go ahead and store this for now. All right. Okay, and then I'll put that up there where it goes. And then I have with me, my glue has dried, so we can go ahead and cut off our, and look you guys, it actually finally held. Okay. I'm a little gun shy with it because I don't want to like have it come apart again or whatever on me. I'm sure it's fine now because I've tied it and I've glued it and all that stuff. All right, so now I have some crimp covers, and I'm going to just take one of these, and it's going to be kind of like offset, which I'm absolutely okay with. And I think it's a big enough one. It should fit over the knot. Oh yeah, it does. So if you slide one of these over top of your knot on your stretch cord, if your knot's too big to go through some of your beads, you can close this crimp cover down, and it'll cover that knot really nice, and it'll look like it's just part of the design. So it's one of my little tricks that I do. Just gotta do it really slow and intentional. I'm not in any hurry here. You definitely want it to look like part of the design, not as an afterthought or a fix. There's many ways you can disguise fixes to make it look like you did it on purpose, you guys. And to make it look nice. And there we go. And it just looks like it's part of the design, like it's offset, but it looks cute there. I think anyway. I think it looks cute there. All right, so now I'm just gonna take one of these at a time. So we have 1, 2, which is a 3-strand bracelet. 3, 4. This one actually grew on me a lot. I didn't like it at first. I was a little bummed out about it. So there's 5. And 6. I like the dainty look of this one. Another stretch cord. There's 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, which I did change it to this clasp so it fits better. We have 14 bracelets, you guys. We made 14 bracelets out of this bead box and still have enough left over to do a project or 2 or 3 out of what we have left. That's awesome. So 13 bracelets is what I got, and they're substantial bracelets. They're not by any means, they're not skimpy or anything like that. Like, we put some beads on these bracelets. We really did. So let's just put them on here. We can take a look at them all this way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the way they turned out. They all turned out so nice, and they're all so very different from each other, which makes it even better. So for a value, I mean, this box is $22.99, and we got 13 bracelets, plus we have more beads left over for either our stash or other projects that we might want to do. And just using other metals really can make it look different too. Look at this. We're like filling up an entire display. Some are dainty, some are meaty. Look at them. Look at how beautiful they are. All right, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this challenge. I had such a fun time doing it, and I am so happy the way everything turned out. Even like finally getting my stretch cord bracelet to work out properly. So happy about that. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friend. And I am so glad you guys are all here with me. And thank you for all the nice things you've said on the last couple videos I posted. I tried to respond to most of them, and hopefully I can get back to responding to some more today. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making this possible for me to do. I really appreciate it. I could not be here if it wasn't for you guys. I'm telling you right now, I owe it all to you guys. And I owe what I can bring to the table to the Lord. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you all soon. Much love. Bye.